Act 3, Scene 16. Hogwarts, Owlry. Scorpius and Albus emerge onto a roof bathed in silver light. There's soft tooting all around them. Scorpius. So I think a simple confringo. Albus. Definitely not. For something like this, you need expulso. Scorpius. Expulso? Expulso and we'll be clearing bits of time turner from this owlry for days. Albus. Bombarda? Scorpius. And wake up everyone in Hogwarts? Maybe stupefy? They were originally destroyed using stupefy. Albus. Exactly, it's been done before. Let's do something new, something fun. Scorpius. Fun? Look, many wizards overlook the importance of choosing the right spell, but this really matters. I think it's a much underestimated part of modern witchcraft. Like I said, I just adore him. I was hoping she was gone. Delphi. A much underestimated part of modern witchcraft? You two are the greatest, you know that? No, like, it makes me even mad, like, that she agrees with me. Like, go, I don't know, just go away. I'm sorry. Scorpius looks up, surprised to see Delphi has emerged behind them. Scorpius. Wow, you're, what are you doing here? Albus. It felt important to send an owl, let her know what we're doing, you know? Scorpius looks at his friend accusingly. This concerns her too. Scorpius thinks and then nods, accepting this. Delphi. What concerns me? What's this about? Albus gets out the time turner. Albus. We need to destroy the time turner. The thing Scorpius saw after the second task. I'm so sorry. We can't risk going back again. We can't save your cousin. Delphi looks at it and then at them both. Delphi. Your owl said so little. Excuse me. Albus. Imagine the worst possible world and then double it. People being tortured, dementors everywhere. There's too many words that I don't know in this thing. A despotic Voldemort, my dad dead, me never born, the world surrounded by dark magic. We can't allow that to happen. Delphi hesitates, and then her face breaks. Delphi. Voldemort ruled? He was alive? Okay, it doesn't give any, indication as to how she said that. It just was one question after another. Voldemort ruled? He was alive? So we don't know, what her tone is, but I, possibly because I'm so biased against her for no good reason, I imagine her, I don't know, now I'm thinking that she's a bad guy. You know what, I'm sure I just want her to be a bad guy so I can be happy about not liking her. But I could see her saying that, intrigued, as though that was a possibility that she wanted. I don't know. I don't actually think that that's the case, but I just, totally see that, Voldemort ruled? He was alive? Scorpius. He ruled everything. It was terrible. Delphi. Because of what we did? Scorpius. Humiliating Cedric turned him into a very angry young man, and then he became a Death Eater, and it all went wrong, really wrong. Delphi looks at Scorpius's face carefully. Her face sinks. Delphi. A Death Eater? Scorpius. And a murderer. He killed Professor Longbottom. Delphi. Then, of course, we need to destroy it. Albus. You understand? Delphi. I'll go further than that. I'll say Cedric would have understood. We'll destroy it together, and then we'll go to my uncle, explain the situation. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Albus. Thank you. Delphi smiles at them sadly and then takes the time turner. She looks at it and her expression changes slightly. Oh, nice mark. Delphi, what? Oh my god, I was right! Delphi's cloak has loosened. An augury tattoo is visible on the back of her neck. Albus. On your back. I hadn't noticed it before. The wings. Is that what the Muggles call a tattoo? Delphi. Oh, yes, well, it's an augury. Scorpius. An augury? Delphi. Haven't you met them in Care of Magical Creatures? They're sinister-looking black birds that cry when rain's coming. Wizards used to believe that the augury's cry foretold death. When I was growing up, my guardian kept one in a cage. Scorpius. Your guardian? Delphi looks at Scorpius. Now she has the time turner. She's enjoying the game of this. Oh my god, I'm enjoying it too. I'm so happy. I mean, isn't that just, oh, I don't know. Just a warning, like, this is, like, this is just, like, a fraction of how excited I would be if I were also right about Albus and Scorpius, but I never liked her. I've said it, like, 5 times from the beginning. I never liked her. And so to find out that she's a bad guy, like, that makes me so happy. I didn't think that before. I didn't think that until the line about Voldemort, and it did not say how she asked the question, and the normal thing would have been, you know, asking the question with horror. But I don't know, and then, like, I was like, I had, you know, I'm like, come on, I just said, like, I didn't actually believe that she was bad, and then we got to, you know, of course we need to destroy it, and, like, I was suspecting a little bit more, and then as soon as the time turner was in her hands, now we know. Oh, I'm just so happy that now I'm justified in not liking her. Like, because before there was no reason for it. There was no reason for me to not like her. Like, how, was there something, like, in the writing, something subtle that I missed that, like, I don't know. I'm just so happy. I'm happy that she's a bad guy. For no reason. Oh my god. Alright. Like, why do I want there to be a bad guy? I don't know. Like, cause bad things are gonna happen now, obviously. The time turner in her hands. Alright, let's finish this scene. Scorpius. Your guardian? Delphi looks at Scorpius. Now she has the time turner. She's enjoying the game of this. Delphi. She used to say it was crying because it could see I was going to come to a sticky end. She didn't like me much. Euphemia Rowell. She only took me in for the gold. Albus. Why would you want a tattoo of her bird then? Delphi. It reminds me that the future is mine to make. Albus. Albus doesn't get it yet. Albus. Cool. I might get an augury tattoo. Scorpius. The Rowells were pretty extreme Death Eaters. 1,000 thoughts whir inside Scorpius's head. Albus. Come on, let's get destroying. Confringo, Stupefy, Bombarda? Which would you use? Scorpius. Give it back. Give us back the time turner. Delphi. What? Albus. Scorpius, what are you doing? Scorpius. I don't believe you ever were ill. Why didn't you come to Hogwarts? Why are you here now? Delphi. I'm trying to bring my cousin back. Scorpius. They called you the augury. In the other world, they called you the augury. A slow smile grows on Delphi's face. Delphi. The augury? I rather like that. Albus. Delphi? I'm still happy about being right about her. Even though I only called it like a minute before it happened, I'm just over the moon that I never liked her and that she turned out to be evil. She's too quick. Leveling her wand, she repels Scorpius, and she is far stronger. Scorpius tries to keep her back, but she quickly overpowers him. Delphi. Fulgari! Scorpius's arms are bound in vicious, luminous cords. Scorpius. Albus, run! Albus looks around, bewildered, and then starts to run. Delphi. Fulgari! Albus is propelled to the floor, his hands tied by the same brutal binding. And that is the first spell I've had to use on you. I thought I'd have to use plenty more, but you're far easier to control than Amos. Children, particularly male children, are so naturally pliant, aren't they? Now let's sort this mess out once and for all. Albus, but why? But what? But who are you? Delphi, Albus, I am the new past. She pulls Albus's wand from him and snaps it. Oh no. That's so sad. Like, that's mean. Like, just, you don't do that. That's disrespectful. I am the new future. She pulls Scorpius's wand from him and snaps it. I am the answer this world has been looking for. Oh, well, that was an intense scene. Wow. So I'm a little confused. All right, so she was raised by Rowell, a female Rowell, a wife or sister or mother or something. And so Amos was never her uncle. How did she know that going back and saving Cedric would put Voldemort in power? Like, is she... I don't know exactly how it all worked. Well, I forgive her for intruding into the story earlier. Obviously, she's not random if she's the bad guy. But I'm just, I don't know. I think I felt guilty before for not liking her because I didn't have any reason to not like her. I even said, like, she reminded me of Tonks a little bit. Now I feel bad for saying that. Sorry, Tonks. But, like, now that dislike is completely justified, and I think that's what I'm happy about. Like, see, I was right all along. I'm a nut, I know. Okay, so we're still a little bit, there's still a little bit to go in Act 3. So, but it's, well, I don't know if I'll have time to finish the whole thing tonight. I want to, though. I really want to find out what happens. So, on we go.